In this video, we're going to take a look at the analytics that you get when you assign a practice set in Google Classroom. Let's click on the Classwork tab, and we'll go down to our practice set, and we'll click Review Work. If Google Classroom has been able to gain any insight throughout your students' work, you'll see that here. And this is telling us that students persevered through multiple attempts on many problems. Remember, a practice set is designed for just that. Practice. So students are able to attempt each question multiple times. There is no way that you can restrict that at this time. Students can even skip questions altogether without attempting to answer them at all. So practice sets are really designed as a practice activity, not necessarily a graded activity. So let's take a look at the other things that we can see here. We have an overview of the problems within the practice set and how many students got each question right and how many students got each question wrong. We also see an overview of our class here, and we can see the score that they received. If the check mark is in a dark green bubble, that means they got it correct on the first attempt. If there is no check mark, that means they did not attempt the question at all. If it's a light green bubble, that means they got it correct after 2 or more attempts at that question. If we look at problem 1, for example, we'll click into that. We can see each problem, each question, and how each student answered each question. So here's Chandler's score, correct on the first attempt. Phoebe skipped this question. Monica had more than one attempt to get the question correct. Ross got it correct on the first attempt, so did Rachel, and Joey got it correct after 2 or more attempts. And if we want to see how he answered on each of those attempts, we can click into that and it will tell us here is 2 was incorrect and 1 it was incorrect as well. So on the third try, he got the answer correct. If we wanted to look at how one student performed on the practice set, we can click into their name. That will bring up their practice set and how they answered each of the questions. Now, as students complete the practice set, remember they are given feedback to whether or not the answer that they had was right or wrong, and they're given multiple attempts. When the students are done with the practice set, they do see their overall score, but it is important to note that you can also choose to return this practice set to the student and to give them the feedback in any grade that you have left.